If your child melts down faster than the other kids, it's not because they're dramatic, manipulative, or sensitive. It's because they're carrying something that most people never see. Here's what rarely gets talked about with ADHD. Your child isn't struggling with their behaviour, they're struggling with who they think they are. Every day they're late, they forget things, they interrupt, they get overwhelmed. They're corrected, redirected, sanctioned, excluded. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly throughout the day. And over time, their brain starts to connect the dots. I'm always the one in trouble. I'm always the problem. I always mess things up. That's not defiance forming, that's identity forming. And this is why consequences don't work the way people expect. Because when a child already believes they're failing, another punishment doesn't teach accountability. It teaches shame. And shame is fuel for dysregulation. Once a child truly believes they're bad, their nervous system stays on edge. They scan for threat. They react faster. They explode quicker. Not because they don't care, but because they're protecting what little self-worth they have left. This is why you see the pattern. Fine at school, explosion at home. Calm all day, chaos at bedtime. Holding it together, sudden collapse. Home isn't the problem, home is where the mask finally drops. And here's the part that most parents will miss. Not because they're failing, but because nobody has shown them. You don't fix this by tougher rules. You don't fix this by teaching them a lesson. You don't fix it by explaining consequences during a meltdown. You fix this by changing the environment around the child so their brain doesn't feel constantly under pressure. When the environment changes, the child doesn't just behave differently. They see themselves differently. I'm not bad. I'm not broken. I'm not always wrong. And when that belief starts to shift, everything else follows. Behaviour, regulation, and confidence. It's not lowering standards, it's building safety first so skills can finally grow. Because no child can ever learn who they are while being constantly shown who they're not. If this hit home, you're not late, you haven't ruined anything, and your child isn't lost. They're reacting exactly how an overwhelmed nervous system should. And this all can change once we stop punishing symptoms and start protecting their sense of self.